Hey, it's VJ. Let's go be bad at classic WoW. Shall we? I just had a shaman die. Got to 13. So yeah, good start. Good start. I mean, my first character died at 6, but I was so ashamed of that I deleted them. So, let's. What do I even want to play next? I played a hunter and then a shaman. I really feel like giving shaman another shot, so screw it. I'm gonna try shaman. I love shamans, man. They're just so cool. Like, who even wants to play any other class other than the ones who control lightning and fire and the earth? They're literally the avatar, dude. What do you want from me? Yeah, this guy's gonna die in no time, so I don't know why I'm taking so long to customize anything. Use Earth. Okay. What, really? How does a randomized name even be taken? Well, I guess by using them. Like I did, so alrighty, I've got like a million add-ons. Top kick. Alright, so this is what you not do. Just download 1,000 add-ons.
Loktar.
So you can't even know what's going on. Details. Who even uses details? Recount for the win. Don't even know why I have this installed. Bartender can get lost too, and there's got to be something else that I don't want. That's got dependencies missing. Oh, that's right. For some reason, Bagnon freaks out a lot, so no idea. What do you want, cat? Does anyone come here? You're gonna meet everyone. Oh shit. Oh. Casper! Everyone, this is Casper. Casper. The lights up there is everyone. Yeah, he doesn't really care. But you're almost 10, aren't you, bud? Yeah, 10 he turns soon. I can't remember his exact birthday, but he will soon have to start getting a job and paying rent. So, looking forward to that. Looking forward to being able to
Loktar.
with my own cat. Man, I love this game, but honestly, when you do the beginning this many times, when you alt hop as much as I do, just starts doing things to your brain. Wish options were another thing that went from character to character. Much better. Alright, let's go kill 1,001 boars. Man, there's people everywhere. Why are there people here? Who?
I need to get closer.
This is usually why I play. You know what I mean.
I need more
You never see people in the starting area most of the time. It's just like, after the first week. Man, oh, whatever. I guess there'll be high spawn rates, but every other time I've played, there's just been no one around, and it's dope because there's just no one taking. You right there, buddy? No one taking my kills. So, like these guys. Come on, man.
I'm out of range.
But I am really enjoying hardcore. It's been a nice, refreshing change to really, after all the years I've played WoW, there's just not much challenge left. Like, even if something does kill me, I know that I can just keep going, keep trying. But that's really only new stuff that's going to be challenging me. I really like that I can just go, that it's now literally anything, even going into a cave. And that's honestly why I don't want to run an alliance, is because of Amber Mine. Just PTSD from that whole place. I did announce in the group, in one of my group chats, that I was playing Classic again, playing hardcore, and the first thing they mentioned was, you're gonna die in the vile familiar cave. And I'm just like, mate, please, I can at least get out of here or valleys. And I did, and then almost died instantly to like the first scorpion that I encountered after I left the Valley of Trials. So that sucked. But honestly, I laughed. It was just such a me thing to do. And you'll see that a lot. I bet this guy probably will. Well, the last one made it to 13, but who really knows if... Maybe that was a fluke. Let's go, sucker. Oh, I don't want to be too close. He's far away. He's fucking walking toward. Stop it, mate. Yeah, whack. 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 I do love this game, but there are some times where I'm just standing there watching it whack away. Just like, could I really be spending my time more productively? And the answer is yes, and the other answer is I don't feckin' want to. So I'm just gonna keep watching my little pixels whack other pixels. So I've got, I like to have guideline just sitting up here. Not really that I need the help all that much, but it's just nifty because if I want to avoid backtracking, then it's just handy to let me know that where I am in a particular step of a chain. Really? Is that? Maybe they just must have level 1 mocked it up. Seriously, how? What'd you do? Was it there before? Did I not? I mustn't have. I don't think I noticed it. You must have been there before. I couldn't have just...
For the Horde!
Woo. Oh, level 3. I'm surprised we made it this far.
I can't use that yet.
Actually, a little bit.
Greetings. Farewell. Lotar.
Man, I don't even have 10
Go forth
copper.
to victory.
God dang, I don't even have any copper. What am I talking about?
Speak, friend. For the horde and honor. Dabu.
Dabu. Yes.
What do you need?
There we go.
Go with honor.
Alright. I really wish I like the whole no changes thing. I was pretty no changes myself. If you wonder why I keep picking at my face, I've got fucking there's some sort of hair on my face. It's probably Casper's hair is all over my face. And it's driving me insane. Sorry about that, guys. Love it. Yeah, my face is covered in cat hair, and it's really messing with my whole steez. So that's why you keep seeing me pick at my face. Where am I going? Yeah, I was just about to say before I got sidetracked there and then knocked my microphone over. I really like the no changes. I was a pretty no changes camper kind of guy. But I will say that I do wish there was a little bit of more quality of life things. Like really, who is like, what benefit are we getting from 5-minute weapon buffs?
Okay.
Like, come on, whose idea was that? Like, in what scenario are you, I mean, there's only a couple scenarios that I can think of that would affect. I mean, if you're doing like a big raid boss fight that goes for more than 5 minutes, then sure, there might be some sort of, I mean, then again, it's only 1500, but then again, it's ranked. What am I talking about? If you're fighting a raid boss that goes for more than 5 minutes, you may have to find a way to squeeze a new weapon enchant in there. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really raid. I find raiding annoying. I don't like that the boss fights go for so long. And I am too anxious that I'm more anxious than any one human should be. So I really don't like playing with other people. So maybe. There might be a reason for it, but I don't see it. And it's just such a stupid thing to have to worry about in a raid fight anyway. Is when you get a 5-minute up chant going on. I don't feel envious of paladins who are just got to throw blessings on people every 5 minutes. That would suck. But also, paladins are just a selling classic. Paladins don't get good until BC. So. I mean, fight me, paladins. Get in the comments, fight me. But just know that I will not be listening because I'm too busy controlling being the avatar.
It's too
Over here with my shaman. Rogues too. Rogues get in the comments because rogues suck. At all about rogues and what they're doing. Just their whole vibe in general. Don't like it. Rogues are shifty.
Okie dokie.
Warriors too. Warriors, priests, and rogues, get in the comments. Fight me over why you think you shouldn't be the lowest on my class list. That's what I want to see. And no civil discord either. I want to see limbs flying. Man, I've never found this many sleeping peons at once.
can do
I've always
this.
just gotta wait around and just wait for them to fall asleep. Come on, be lazy so I can instantly wake you up. Stand here and wait for you to rest and beat you with my cudgel. Could you imagine that? You're just chopping down a tree, it's fucking 40 degrees outside, and you're just like, oh man, smoko, and then some dude just comes and whacks you on the back of the head, and he's like, get back to work. And you're like, mate, told me 20 minutes, I've worked for 4 hours, I get to fucking rest. You can't do anything about it. He's just like, get back to zugzugging. Doesn't sound good at all. Do not want to have to zug dudes off for money. I mean, I would. Just rather not. Might do it for free. I feel bad taking their money. They need that money for an Uber when I kick them out at 2 a.m. Oh man, some of these collection times. Hot damn. Some of them make sense, like taking a long ass time to collect like battle plans in that weird centaur valley, then yeah, that makes sense, but 5 seconds of picking a cactus? Hot damn, dude. 2004 was a different time, man. I don't even remember what I was doing in 2004. What was I doing in 2004? I was in grade 5. So I don't know. Learning about either the Gold Rush or World War II. God, those were boring subjects. World War II was very interesting. Man, the Gold Rush. Holy shit. People wonder why I didn't pay attention in class, and then I have someone just dryly explaining, yes, well, some people heard that there was gold in Australia, so then everyone went over there and started stripping the land bare for gold. Just the best, most engaging thing in the world. And then they're like, oh, Max isn't paying attention to class. And it's like, yeah, that's because we got boring McGee explaining why people came over here to dig special dirt out of other dirt. So, excuse me for being bored shitless for just nothing. Who needs to learn? What did learning about the Gold Rush serve me anyway? I mean, World War II had some pretty interesting world knowledge. Had some pretty interesting developments for history. You know, you got to learn about a lot of cultures, learning about shit out of the ground. Hey! Whoa! This is the best. I am engaged and ready to fucking learn. But I mean, what else would it teach me? 10. I wasn't going to pay attention to anything. Doesn't matter what they were teaching, unless they were going to add, you know, fireworks and monster trucks to the school curriculum. Then there was no good thing involved. Not at that age. That was also when I went through my hyper-focus phase of watching Monsters Inc. every day after school. I am 100% surprised that neither of my girls came over and snapped that VHS on their knee. That is, still to this day, a baffling concept. Because I would have, if I had a kid and they watched one movie as much as I watched Monsters Inc. Oh boy, the CPS would be at my house, I can tell you that much. Really? You woke up? I guess, I don't know, I was just kind of standing there doing nothing. I guess you just kind of woke up naturally. It's like, what the fuck? I'm just gonna go back to work if you're gonna stand over me like that. Zurator. But, yeah, it's just the worst shit.
I need more mana.
And yet, somehow, I find myself enthralled by this one-button gameplay way more than retail. So much going on. I'm sure if I played an easier class, playing Shaman, there's just like, playing Enhancement, there's like no downtime. There's just always something to press, or always something to do. And yet, somehow, I find myself more engaged, just going silent and just enjoying pressing lightning bolt over and over. Is that a statement on me or the game? Either way. It's definitely interesting to think about. It could be nostalgia based because I've always played WoW. I don't really find myself becoming so encapsulated when I'm playing an Alliance character. At least at the very beginning. Once I get a couple levels in, obviously I start, you know, I start growing accustomed to the character. But for at least the starter area, like the Elven Forest, stuff like that. It can take a bit to get started. At least on Alliance. I've never really liked Alliance. Like, I know there's not meant to be any good or bad guys. That's like the whole point, but you know, it's just always so boring to play the stereotypical, especially humans. Honestly, if you play a human in World of Warcraft, what do you do? Like, you already are a human. Now, playing a human in any fantasy games always seems strange to me. But hey, everyone plays games their own way. If you want to pretend that, you know, it's you and you're in this crazy world full of monsters, that's awesome. But I want to be the monster. That's why I haven't played it yet, but I really like the idea of Carrion, play the amorphous enemy blob, like you play the antagonist. I really like that spin. Not that, you know, I don't really care for the sympathetic antagonist kind of trope. It's kind of getting on its last legs now. There's only so many bad guys who spit facts that you can handle in one lifetime. But just more seeing it from the antagonist's perspective, or even the antagonist. That's why I love Watchmen. Specifically the movie, the comic book. The fact that it's a giant squid is really fucking hilarious and cooked to me. But at least specifically in the movie, when they don't stop what Adrian is planning. They just are there, and he does it, and he goes on his monologue. He's like, why would I tell you all this if I haven't already done it? And that's lit. I find that so cool. I think people have a lot of problems with that film, at least from what I hear, but I think it is fucking phenomenal. But that's because I watched the movie before I read the actual novel. So I think people more had a lot of problems with the actual story and the beats and how some of the characters were portrayed and how the ending was major changed. But still, like, shit, the directing, the cinematography, the lighting, everything, man, that is a phenomenal fucking film. I think if it was an original story, he would be saying a lot better things about it.
Inventory is full.
And yeah, that makes sense. People really don't like when their favorite thing gets changed around. But they're not needless changes. They're just movies, video and comics and book are just two wildly different mediums, and tell stories in completely different ways. Even if you tried, you couldn't tell a story the same way as a book and film. It just doesn't work. So, a lot of changes have to happen in books, in adaptations. It's inevitable. Whether it be for storytelling, or whether it be for continuity, or whether it's just convenience. There are tons of reasons to change a film. It's like how, for dramatic effect, they didn't reforge the Prince's Sword, Aragorn's sword, until the third film, but they redid it in the book, and he just travels throughout the entire trilogy of the books, just with the fucking sword. So, a lot of changes can be cool, and a lot of changes are good, and there's also a lot of annoying people who scream about changes that make no difference to the film. Like, especially, Dumbledore screaming, "Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?" And it's just...
Look, Tom. Was
it absolutely necessary? Did it need to change? No, it didn't need to change. It could have worked just as good if it didn't. But...
What do you need?
Just shut up. Like, it's okay. Like, nothing happened. It's just such a... I guess it's just become a meme at this point to rag on that change, but... I think...
Who you be?
I mean, I guess it does have larger implications as well, because throughout, like, you barely ever see Dumbledore lose his knight, right? It just doesn't happen. And so at this one point, like, for him to do it, but again, it's all about how to tell a story. It's a very big thing.
Go forth to victory.
Not only was he underage, but it's also a fourth person. I mean, I barely even like Harry Potter. I don't even know why I'm talking about it, but I just get sick of hearing the bloody He screamed it, he yelled it, rather. It's been done to death. It's like, did Han shoot first? I'm like, we've all seen the footage, of course he fucking did, but... People gotta argue. Nerds have gotta argue about something. We can't help it. Oh man, I only got 9 tails. Am I really that bronze? Cannot believe I'm that bronze that I can't even count to 10. Who can't? Oh, I mean, I guess my nephew can't count to 10 yet. But I think at least 3 or 2. I don't know. He's some age. I'm sure he can count to 10. I've just never asked him. I don't spend a lot of time talking to 3-year-olds. It gets really weird if you don't have kids and you spend a lot of time talking to 3-year-olds. So I try to avoid that. People be like, where did you get all these 3-year-olds? Just at the park. Pick them up. Parents aren't watching most of the time, fucking around on their phone. Now, hopefully, what I'm hoping for is exactly not that. See, there's a whole bunch of... What I like about there not being people here is that the spawn rates get really slow. So, when there's heaps of people around, the caves just get scary, man. Because you just start... You finish fighting one thing, like, and then, like, 2 pools down the road, they're back. And it's like, cool. So now the dude I killed after him is now I'm fighting this guy. And if something goes wrong, you can't back up. It's just, it's scary, man. Look, see, this dude didn't even... I mean, he's a warrior. But, seriously. Brother. Let's go. Got my buddy. We're gonna go make some shit. What are you doing, man? Pay attention, buddy. Fungus. I mean, for starters, you could have at least popped off one bloody bolt on the dude I was attacking. Alright, kick, then get the medallion, then get out of here. I don't care. Hard thing on classic. Just do it, man. It's just like, oh, I need it just in case. Better yet, just keep yourself out of life or death scenarios. It sounds like a much smarter one, doesn't it? See? You blame it on not having a hearthstone. You blame dying on not having a hearthstone. You should be blaming dying on your own stupid bloody plan to jump into a situation that you knew you couldn't survive. And don't give me this, oh, there was a patrolling mob. It's like, well, you should have scouted the area before you bloody started just attacking stuff. Find out if there's a guard or not. Alright. Got the pick. Really? Shiz. Come on, let's go. He's gonna go the wrong way, isn't he? Yeah, don't fucking go that way, you dumbass. Come on. I don't even know where you're going. This dude would 100% die in this cave, but I bet if I walk away, he will die. What's he doing? Is he just standing there? Is he attacking something? Yeah. can't make that work. I want to sing the Flintstones, but it's not going to Stalking, Mr. Stalking. He's watching you while you sleep. Yeah, I know you're down there. Hey, he's back. He survived. Hey, Polo, if you ever end up finding this hi. I hope you're having fun. Your day is good. Although I have no idea where you are. It could be 1 in the morning, for all I know. That's the helm time. Oh, yeah, that's American. One of the American times. I don't know. I think it's California. Whatever they call that, Pacific time. Specific time. It means to start specifically at 10. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad America, at least it's got its time zone sorted out. Could you imagine if America pulled Australia on time zones? Have you seen Australian time zones during daylight savings? It's bonkers. There's like 5 time zones in Australia, and some of them make absolutely no goddamn sense. Like so the entire East Coast, during the winter is the same time, but then 2 of the 3 states on the East Coast go into daylight savings during the summer, and the other one doesn't. So Queensland just stays the same. And then South Australia goes to being, instead of just an hour behind Melbourne, it goes to being an hour and a half behind Melbourne. And then, like, I don't even know what Western Australia is. Western Australia...
Greetings.
Why are you so...
Well,
You're full of rich bogans and rich miners and cheap flights because you're on the sensible part of Australia. I really don't understand why most everyone's settled on this side. I guess because it's not WA. But man, Melbourne.
Melbourne's got a problem.
Melbourne's just a horrible place. What am I doing?
Look top.
Get that one. Get there.
Go
Get
on.
done. Visit my trainer.
What can I
Scorpion
do?
boomer.
Strength.
Casper really wants out of the room.
Blood and thunder.
Yes, yes, I hear you. I just don't
Dabu.
really care. Hey! Alright. Where am I going? All this is done. Ah, that's right. Cool. That's all the way.
What do you
around,
need?
Back in. Where's it get Yes, yes. Alright. I gotta go. I always forget about this nonsense. Alright. This is the other thing that I miss about Classic, man. The class quests. It's always... They're not, you know, the most exhilarating things in the world, but there's still something unique, something different that... You know... I'll be playing with some friends and they're like, oh, alright, sweet, we can go over here. I'll be like, yeah, I'll catch up with you guys. I'm gonna go do this little quest over here. You can come with me if you want, but you're not gonna get anything. And... it's always neat because, you know, if they don't play shamans all that often, they're like, oh, well, what's all this? And it's pretty nifty. So. Alrighty. Well, we at least survived that, which I can't say other people did. If I died in the Valley of Trials, I think I'd cry, to be honest. But I see some people, they've got like just 20 dead characters. I'm like, that's dedication, man. If I die that many times, I mean, I envy people that can keep going, to be completely honest. Why is this? I don't fucking care. I envy people that can keep going like that, but I just can't. That's why I never got into like roguelikes and roguelites. Just something about them. Like,
How you doing, man?
not all of them are bad. I mean, they're not even, just none of them are bad. It's just my personal preference on game style. But Enter the Gungeon's really fun. I really like that, but
Blood
I
and
don't know, just something
thunder.
about restarting over and over again. Just doesn't sit right. I like my progress to be there. I like to see my progress. And for it to be visible, so, you know, the armor sets, transmogs, mounts, things like that. So, but, you know, Classic is fun enough that I'm willing to just try it over and over again, because then I just keep getting better. I mean, the other one, my other shaman dying was stupidly my fault. I just didn't read a quest text properly, and then it was like, use this and weaken them a bit, and I was just like, nah. I just run in, I'm like, there's me guy, and I'm like, boop, dead. I'm like, really? I can't even remember where it was, but I was not happy. I was not happy at all. But I couldn't be mad. I wasn't happy, but I couldn't be mad because it was my own stupid fault. Like, who? What a dumbass does that? like, read your freaking quest text, man. Just make sure you know what you're doing.
Roll home.
I need to get a second camera and a little bed just here. Have a cat cam. He would 100% love it. Come on. Come here. Ooh. I almost dropped you. He's all good. Like, you can bowl a cat. No, I don't really care.
What you want?
Guess what? Need my hand back. Oh, don't knock that over.
What's beyond your mind?
Casper, you're gonna cover my face in hair again, and then it's gonna mess with my entire steers real bad.
Relax.
Yay!
What you
Level
want?
sex.
Hello, man. See ya later.
I had sex! Whoa. Casper, do not knock my microphone over, you absolute dingus. And so I tied an onion to my belt, which was the style at the time. What am I doing? I don't really care about that. Oh, that's right. This guide wants me to go all the way up to Razor Hill first. I mean, it's probably a smart choice. Oh, I thought that was a bag. I got excited then. Bags, bags, wonderful bags. Have a bag of nurse beers. God, that would be the worst. And a group playing around with games. And by that, I mean, I just kind of zoned out into nothingness and didn't play. And then about an hour later, I was just like, alright. I think I can play again. And then I tried, and I still couldn't. And it was a good time. I mean, not if you really wanted to play WoW, but I couldn't care less. Probably could have told me that I never played, and I would really... Asmontrol.
It's too far away.
I mean, I'm not even going to assume this. I mean, there are only 2 servers. But there's no way that Asmon's dying on level 6 troll. I don't even know if Asmon would even play for it. So just gonna keep doing this and go up. So I had a second. So I had the first hunter outside. I had a second. They died over here, over at the little human camp. It's the Benedict dude, and that didn't end well. Fighting the Benedict and his mate. I didn't go in with any healing potions or anything like that. So that was just, again, my own stupid fault. So half the reason I like Shaman is just how many heals they have. It's just so good. I don't have water walking yet. Anyway, what is this? Fuck, how long have you been there? Is that who you picked? Bro, who the fuck are you? Fuck this guy up? Fuck you up? That's...
That is hilarious! Did you eat Triangle Man?
Don't know what I did that. Whatever. Yeah, 100%. I bet he just wasn't paying attention and then ran after that guy and he was like, run! And then died there. Man, that would be rough. 17 RFC. Bro. You still do it. I mean, I am going about this a long way, but I don't really care. Because this guide is just going to send me back down this coast, killing these crawlers and these lobsters. And I go anyway, so I may as well do it up and back, therefore I don't spend twice as long back down. the worst drop rates in the world. Like, zebras with no hooves? Come on, man. What are you really doing right here? So yeah, that stupid camp, that stupid castle is where I die. One of my dudes died. The shaman is somewhere out in the barrens. Now there's this shaman. And I don't know if I should keep the theme of twos going. Because then after this guy I'd have to play something else. Which I wouldn't mind trying out Warlock. I really love Warlocks. Pet classes. Pet and summon classes in almost any game I love playing. I mean, Witch Doctor in Diablo 3. And I really like Necromancer in Diablo 3 and 4 as well. Diablo 2 as well. Necromancer's dope. I really like playing summoning. I really like using summon gems on Path of Exile. So just summoning classes, man. Just something that I just send them out. I just don't stand back or keep them alive. But that's dope. I can't play healer though. I like healing my little dudes. That's about it. But even then, I barely even heal them. They're mostly just meant to be replaced. I used to play that. I played a Warlock until it came out and I started Death Knight. That was really fun. I barely even knew much about the game back then, so I don't even really think it mattered. I don't even know what it but then it was a lot of fun. I really liked it. But yeah, as soon as Lich King dropped, I dinged and then made a Death Knight, and then stuck with him for a couple years. And I mained my Death Knight through Lich King, and then Kata, and then Mop. Mop's really end of Kata, start of Mop was where I actually think I would say I started knowing how to play the game properly. And those expansions were a lot of fun. And so playing my Death Knight, mainly Paladin and Death Knight, swapping between all of Kata and Mop. That was a lot of fun. And then Warlords. Warlords, I went back to my Warlock, actually. That was a lot of fun. I really liked Warlords. A lot of people have problems with Warlords. But I just have a lot of nostalgic memories and raiding memories. So I have good associations with a lot of WoD. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. What came out of that? Legion slapped. Legion slapped, man. There's nothing bad to say about Legion. You got all the honor halls. You got the little quests you can go on. I was just talking about class quests before. Just a slap of a time. So.
Makra, farewell.
Just a good time all round was had.
Sub for the Horde.
Like, I still got to do a lot of those halls to get the mounts. I don't really dabble. I don't really play retail anymore. I find it. I don't know. How do I describe it? It just feels so insincere. Like, I like that there are a lot more ways of getting.
May your blades never dull.
And stuff like that. Like, especially compared to Classic and BC, it was basically dungeons and that's it for the most part to get gear. But I mean, that's still how you get the top end gear, but still gear to be semi competent and do a semi decent amount of damage you can just get from world content. And I always like that. because I'm anxious as hell. Too anxious for one goddamn human. So I don't play a lot online because I feel like I'm wasting a lot of people's time if I'm bad, and then that messes with me. So dungeons aren't really my forte, so I really like that there is a lot of outside ways to get gear in retail WoW. A lot of solo ways to get. Obviously, it's not going to be, you know, heroic or, you know, mythic 10, mythic 15 level gear. Obviously, I'm going to have to put in the hard yards if I want that gear, but I don't give a shit. I don't care enough about that aspect of the game to put myself through that, because, well, I'm playing for me. I'm not playing for anyone else.
Strength.
I'm playing for what I find enjoyable. And I think, rest in peace, Baku Baka. And I think a lot more people could deal with that philosophy. Like, just like no one cares that you got
Speak, friend.
this, so you got that. Just
Be safe.
do whatever you want. Like, I mean, sure, a lot of people care, but not to the extent that
Magra.
it matters outside the game. So if you find yourself, you know, just putting yourself through shit
Go forth to
experiences
victory.
just for something that you're not even going to be satisfied by, just because other people think it's cool. I mean, that's just general life advice, let alone WoW advice. Just do whatever you want, man. Just don't listen to other people. Just have a grand old time doing whatever it is you want to do with your time. And I think we can all learn to live in peace. Unlike John Lennon without all the wife beating. What do I want? How do I learn? Can I learn alchemy and herbalism here? I do not think so. We'll do that later. I might. No. No. Done that. Don't really care about that. Don't care about that. Let's go. Ah, that's. Okay, so this is the quest I died on when I was here last time. So I think I might do all the other ones. No, but you see, it's gonna send me back here to do. It's gonna send me back here for something. Yeah, because once I get these guys, there'll be a couple more quests, and then I hate this area. But I think I can do it. I think I can do it on my shaman. Now I've got a bit more defense. I've got some heals. It's much easier than a hunter. And there's this guy. Seems to be helping out a mate. Hopefully they will let me join. There's even more people here. Alright. There was like no one here last time, so I do not know if this is going to be beneficial or not. With spawn times, when there's lots of people around.
I can't cast that
really?
yet.
Fuck
It's
off.
still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
straight on up there. I just want to follow these ones in. Yay! Alright, sweet. That means that this will not be so scary. Because that's literally where I died last time, so... And I like to think that it's just the same dude, just in different bodies, so he's just got super bad PTSD from, like, dying there. Man, this is way better. Now we're gonna go up to the roof. Oh, Rip Wesher. And Nadabar. And Zephyr. Damn! What happened up here? Get riggedy wrecked. Whoop. Where'd you come from?
Cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. Cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. Let's still recharge.
And Rip Alcat. Man, heaps of people have died here. That's rough, man. And I should know. I've done it. I really want to know what happened to those 3 people. Were they a party? Were they just admiring the other corpses? They're just like, ah, yes. It's like, hey, look, someone else died here. And they're like, oh no, it's about to be me. Blacklisted has reached level 60. Congrats, Blacklisted. Whoa, shit. Take your canvas scraps to the supermarket. Charge. Something next time and rid us of your stupidity. I'm getting so much linen cloth I can make myself a brand new loincloth. It'll go with my mannequin. I'll kill him dead or with like a rock or something. Stone. This is wind blow. We trained him rock on purpose as a joke. That's how I feel with WoW. I really feel like sometimes I'm just so bad. I'm like, WoW has taught me wrong on purpose as a joke. My finger points. Scraps, 3 sailors. All the soldiers I need. Or even iron dudes. Okay, there's a sailor. They're both sailors. That'll fill my sailor slot. I think I've done one more marine. Hey! Look who spawns right at my feet. A marinade. I'd like to put him in my spaghetti. Marine sauce. Marinara sauce. Calling it sounds very strange to me. When I think of marinade, I think of seafood, not Napoli. So, okay, was that it? No, I need one more scrap. Ah, another dude. Rip Faramir. Faramir and Faramir. You wished it was me. You wished Faramir was here. And that I had died in his place. Yes, I wish that. Now, leave me be as I disgustingly eat this fucking tomato. Goddamn freak. Seriously, how did they get that take and just think, yeah, leave that in. Leave the tomato bursting in. Just a real close up, just the lips. I mean, it took balls, and I think it paid off, but ugh. Like, no one needs that. Anyway, I am gonna get to Razor Hill, and then I think I'm going to go fix my cat some dinner and chill out somewhere. Yeah, I feel happy with that. So, yeah. And then tomorrow I'll run the gauntlet back down, do the Echo Isles, do these attack plans, and then I guess I can just half straight back up, finish counter-attack and emergement. That's not counter-attack, counter-attack is down the Barrens. I can finish emergement at least and then get to Orgrimmar and the Barrens and such like that. What am I doing? Come on, just get up there, you stupid dingus. Come on, there we go.
Strength and honor. With honor. Loktar!
I've got to go all the way out there. And then I've got to come all the way back down to rest at the inn for the rest of the experience. And then I'm going to figure out where to learn herbalism and alchemy. But I guess I will figure that out when I get to it. I guess I can wait to... I'd really like to learn it soon before having to get to Orgrimmar and then be basically out-leveled this zone and then I can't pick anything in the Barrens. That would actually be very annoying, and then I gotta either come back later or trudge it at the beginning or just ignore it altogether and then do it when I'm max level, but I'm never gonna get max level. This guy's not gonna reach 60, are you mad? That's not happening. I'm 100% gonna jump down something and forget I'm playing hardcore. It's gonna happen. Just watch, take bets on it. Come back to this first video if that does happen. Not if, when. When I inevitably jump off something if it gets that it's hardcore and just think, I'll just reincarnate. Fucking dumbass. Anyway. Thanks for watching. And I'll catch you tomorrow.